Okay, so we are going to proceed with discussing our candidates for the position that we're trying to hire for. We've met with each of them and here just a basic little blurb about all of them so we can figure out how to rank them. Tanya Ruiz is married and her husband will relocate with her. She has an MA in PR. She's sharp in her appearance and has strong interpersonal communication skills. Although she has an advanced degree in PR, her practical experience is limited. She has made it clear that she would expect your organization to help her husband find employment in your city. Bill Chambers has a great personality, but he doesn't have much PR background. Although everything he touches seems to turn to gold, his resume is full of success stories. Solid credentials are not part of his resume. Bill would also command a high salary. He's asking for 30% more than the top end of the range budgeted for our position. Jane Phillips is well known in the field of PR. We're surprised that she applied for the position here, but apparently there is some reason she wants to work for our company and relocate to our area. Although Jane is terrific at PR and everyone admits that, she is very difficult to work with. Hiring Jane would bring prestige and visibility to our firm and help our company move from regional to national prominence. Scott Jamieson is currently employed in our PR department, where our PR activity is housed. He's worked for us for 10 years and knows our company inside and out. He could immediately be productive on the job. But while researching his background for the position within the company, there are allegations that he has made inappropriate sexual advances toward female colleagues. The last one is Lin Chung, and he was recommended by the founder of the company. The founder is no longer a part of our day-to-day activities here, but he mentors most of the executive group. Lin is married to the founder's daughter, who was recently diagnosed with a serious and often fatal form of cancer. In Lin's previous job, he was the sales manager for a large national company, but lost the position in a corporate merger. The company founder believes that Lin is capable of handling our PR director position.
Again?
I'll just read it, just the one. And
Okay.
then talk.
Yeah, the one, and then you guys discuss, and then she'll move on to the next
Okay,
one.
so Tanya Ruiz is married. Her husband will relocate here with her. She has a master's degree in PR. She's sharp in appearance and has strong interpersonal communication skills. She has an advanced degree in PR, but her practical experience is limited. She has made it clear that she would expect us to help her husband find employment in our city. So, do you want to start?
Yeah, so with Tanya, I like that she has an MA in PR, but what we want, if we want our company to grow, is someone with experience and someone who can actually take what we need and implement it. And since she's made it clear that she wants us to help her husband find employment, that might be an issue because we're not hiring her husband, we're hiring her to the job.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, I agree. From what you said.
Yeah.
I think she falls in like the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the middle. But I mean, this is a director position, which means she's going to be in charge of all of our other PR
And experience, you need experience for that. You can
Yeah.
just
She's good.
degree.
She has good communication skills though, that would help.
Yeah, yes. But this is like one of the top positions in the company, which means she would be supervising people who already work here and already do have experience. And if she comes in as a brand new person, that's going to be kind of like.
If we wanted to hire her, if we wanted to hire her, I think that we can also take what limited experience she has and just,
Pay her less.
yeah, and see what kind of experience she actually did and what she succeeded in, if we did want to hire her.
So
she knows.
she would cost us less. Okay, Matt, do you have anything to add about her? Okay, Bill Chambers. He has a great personality, but he doesn't have much PR background. Although everything he touches seems to turn to gold, his resume is full of success stories. Solid credentials are not a part of his resume. Bill would also command a high salary. His salary expectation is 30% greater than the top end of the range budgeted for this position. I feel like, at least in my professional experience, you kind of get what you pay for. And a PR director position, I mean, there are always stories of people who are in really high CEO positions that didn't go to school for that. And if he really is that talented that everything he does is highly profitable for his company,
take us, I mean, I'm sure he'd gain back that extra 30% of his salary is and then make us even more money. And so it's kind of, it is a risk, but if he does, I mean, if his resume is what we have researched and the companies he has worked for have been so successful, it might be something worth looking into.
But the fact that he has no solid credentials is kind of like,
Shady.
yeah.
And also, there's always room to negotiate salary.
Right.
And
It'll be a good investment for him, I mean, for us to invest in him, because like you said, everything he did seemed to turn out well, and he did what he paid for, so if he can make that money back, the 30% back for us.
And we can always offer him like a temporary
Position.
kind of, it's like one of those, almost like an intern to hire type of thing, but it's where we're offering you this, but it's a probationary period, where if he doesn't prove himself within a certain amount of time, then we're not obligated under contract to keep him on.
Okay.
That might be something to consider.
I would agree, especially since he doesn't have much of a PR background, so even though everything he touches seems to turn to gold, we don't know what he would be able to do with our company.
Exactly. And another thing is the personality thing is a big issue because he's going to be directing, our entire team. It says he has a great personality, so if he's able to garner their respect, then that might be great. But they may not respect him because he doesn't have the experience. So that's a risky position. You agree, Matt? Good. Okay, so Jane Phillips is the next one. She's well known in the field of PR. I'm kind of surprised that she applied for this position because she's overqualified. And she definitely would bring prestige and visibility to our firm and move us from regional to national prominence, which I think we're ready for at this point because we're ready to expand. What do you guys think?
But it says she's difficult to work with, so we don't really want someone who's not a team player.
But she's already done so much in this area, clearly she has the experience and she's done well in the past.
But at the same time, if the whole team isn't happy, the company's just gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
So that's also a risky investment in her as well. It's just in a different way.
Yeah. Jean is actually someone that I would consider though, just because she's turned to what she does. And she is well known, and if we wanted our company to expand, it'd be something for someone that we'd want to take on. It's just the only iffy part is her working with other people. But I mean, surprisingly, even though she's difficult to work with, she still manages to become successful
Yeah.
at what she does.
It's true.
Apparently she's overcome that in the past, so why wouldn't she be able to do that now?
And plus, we're hiring someone to be in charge, not just to follow. I mean, she sounds like a great leader that can, get the people together and do the things take charge of the things that we need to get done. So,
She's not very likable.
And is she a flight risk? Because if she is overqualified for the position and we're surprised that she's coming to this position with us, is she just gonna take it to me here for whatever reason and eventually find something better later? That's always a risk with overqualified people.
Are any of them retired veterans?
No.
But I like where that thought's going, absolutely. Military experience is a great
Leadership too.
leadership, that's right. Okay, Scott Jamieson, he's one of our own, we all know Scott. He works in our PR department already. He's worked for us for 10 years. If we hired him, there would be no